Good morning. I hope that you're all keeping well and safe today. For anybody watching this who doesn't know who I am, my name is Ryan. I'm the chaplain here at YMCAB Bournemouth. And I come into you today to share a brief thought of reflection on Psalm 118, verse 24. Now, you may have seen over the last couple of days that we've been sharing on our social media a brief thought for the day. And my prayer and my hope for those and for this is that they would provide you with some sort of encouragement, that as you maybe stop and think about some of what I would say the truths of the Bible that we'll be sharing, that it may be food for thought for you, and that you find encouragement knowing that the Lord loves you, and that hopefully He would speak to you as you take time out of your day to reflect on some of the things that we may be speaking about, some of the things we have already spoken about. I pray that today would be the same for you. I pray that this would be uplifting for you, encouraging, and that it would go. You'd be able to take it with you as you go, and carry on with the rest of your day. So, without further ado, let me begin by reading out verse 24 in Psalm chapter 118. It says, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." Now, I find that really encouraging. Obviously, this was written in the context of something that was happening thousands of years ago when this book was written. But what he's saying in that passage, that this is the day the Lord has made, is just as appropriate for us today than it was for him then. Now, we're all in very different situations. Obviously, we all have a common situation at the minute with everything that's going on. But we all have incredibly different situations and incredibly different things to deal with. And I find it very encouraging that knowing that today has been made by the Lord. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that everything that happens in the day is part of his plan, or necessarily what he would want for us to want to happen for us or to us. But what we do know is that if we put our hope and our trust in him, that we have no need to be afraid, and we can literally live this out. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. And it's a real thing to be able to rejoice and be glad in the midst of trials and tribulation. And so my prayer for you today is that whatever is going on, whatever might be the situation for you during this lockdown, or maybe not if you're not from the UK, it would be that you'd be able to rejoice and be glad, knowing that the Lord is the author of today, knowing that he loves you, and knowing that he cares about your day. He cares about what happens in the day for you. He wants you to, if you are struggling with anything, he wants you to call out to him and to find your reason to rejoice and to be glad in him.